Hello, my name is Amy Sturkey. I am a pediatric physical therapist, retired, and I'm here with, well, let's let him introduce himself.
Hi, I am Quan. I am 28, a former client of Miss Amy.
So Naquan is 28 years old. I worked with him from the time he was 5 years old until he was 26. And now we're just good friends. And Naquan has spastic athetoid cerebral palsy. And Naquan asked me if it would be okay if we worked together to be able to show people how to work with someone who has athetoid cerebral palsy. After 21 years, we got pretty good at it, and we were a good team together. And Naquan is very motivated to get stronger and to be able to show you. So I don't have to motivate him with toys like I might have to with someone who's much younger. But the things that we're doing are things that I would work with someone who had similar skills. I would do the same kinds of things. I just might have to motivate them with toys or rewards. This next activity, we're working on that proximal stability of the shoulders and the hips. So someone who has athetoid cerebral palsy, they have fluctuating tone, not just low tone, but fluctuating tone that cannot be depended on in their trunk. So you have to learn how to stabilize that core and work off of it. This is an activity that we do to work on just that. So these are classically called bird dogs. For Naquan, we have to just raise up one extremity at a time. Raising up two at a time is just too hard. So Naquan, I use a pillow to help keep his arms and legs apart. If we didn't have this pillow, he would tend to put his arms and legs close to each other with most of his weights on his legs and very little weight on his arms. So you got to be in front of that pillow. Yep, all the way out there. Got a good job of having your arms apart, but can you open up? Perfect, oh my goodness. Okay, Naquan, lift up one arm for me. We're doing, I know you're ready for the legs, but let's lift up one arm and we're gonna count to 10. Now we would hold this for a minute. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gosh, that was gorgeous. All right, that hand down, if you can get that hand open for me and out a little bit wider. Yeah, I see you bringing them in, but you gotta have them out further. Push this arm out just a little bit more. I see you sneaking your legs up. Back up this leg. Or push those arms out forward. Thank you. We got it. All right, this arm up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, someone who has athetoid cerebral palsy, one of their cardinal rules is don't make me put weight on my arms. So Naquan's doing a great job. But what we're about to do is lifting up a leg, which means he's going to have to put more weight on his arms. So one of the strategies we try to cue him to do is make sure your arms are out wide and your fingers and hands are open if possible. So there we go. All right, I need you to lift up one leg. Now, I'm going to help and stabilize just a little bit. Yep, there you go. Up high, up high. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you could see that was too hard to maintain it up. That's something we would work on. One of the things you also see is people who have athetoid cerebral palsy and often cerebral palsy in general, it's hard for them to move one leg relative to the other leg. They like them to be the same. So to have one leg up and one leg down, that pelvic dissociation required to do that, that's hard. I'm sorry, we're going to do the other leg. All right, get your arms out far for me. Yep. This leg up if you can. I see. I see how hard it is. Give it your best shot, buddy. 10. Here you go. 10. 10. 9. 8. 7. Nice. Up a little higher. I see how hard it is. Leg up. Off the ground so I can count. 6. Up again. 5. Up again. 4. Up again. 3. Up again. 2. One more. 1. Woo! You could see how hard that was. Naquan, that was amazing. I could tell it was super hard. If you are interested in seeing more activities and videos of Naquan and I, you can click up here. And I hope this is helpful. And We'll look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye. If you liked this video and would like to be notified by email when the next video comes out, click the subscribe button here and click the golden bell icon and ensure notifications are enabled on your account.